Hello, everyone. Thank you for attending today's Investor Day event. My name is Hiroshi Nagai. I have been in the company since 2015, and I am in charge of the division that works with the professional firms such as accounting firms. From here, we will introduce our efforts in Manifold Cloud, our SaaS application for back office operations. I will first explain our activities in the area of small businesses and professional firms, and my colleagues will talk about the medium-sized and large company area and wrap up with growth strategies. Let's start with small businesses and professional firms. The ARR of sole proprietors and SMEs has grown steadily from 5.4 billion yen in the fourth quarter of 2021 to 7.4 billion yen in the fourth quarter of 2022, rising 38% over the year. This growth was driven by three factors. The first is the increase in customer acquisitions through our company establishment service. The second is enhanced SEO, and the third is our promotional campaign for cloud accounting. I will explain each factor in order. First is the increase in new customers acquired by Manifold's company establishment service. Acquisitions made through this channel rose by 1.7 times between 2021 and 2022. Cloud services for back office operations are difficult to replace once they are deployed. So it is important that our system be deployed at the time a company is founded. Our company establishment service lets users complete the necessary paperwork for incorporation free of charge. This function serves as a gateway to conversion to Manifold Cloud paid membership. We made favorable progress in customer acquisitions, achieving a 1.7-fold increase over the year, mainly owing to advertising investments. Next, I will talk about enhanced SEO. SEO, as you may already know, stands for search engine optimization. It is the process of making a website appear higher on the list of results of a search using specific keywords. From the end of fiscal year 2021 to the end of fiscal year 2022, our website's order on the list of results rose from fourth to first for the keyword company establishment, fifth to second for accounting software, and 50th to third for electronic contract. This has had a positive impact on continuous customer attraction, medium to long-term cost effectiveness, and expansion in contact points with our customers. The third growth driver was the Let's Start Cloud Accounting campaign. Customers who upgraded to a premium membership of Manifold Cloud during the campaign period were rewarded with an Amazon gift card worth 50,000 yen if they met certain terms of use. Compared to the previous year's campaign, the October 2022 campaign resulted in 1.4 times more acquisitions for paid users. The customer acquisition cost or CAC payback period for the campaign has been maintained at a reasonable level of about 10 months. Next, I would like to talk about the area of professional firms. We have been introducing our accounting software to SMEs that are difficult to approach online by partnering with accounting firms. The certified members of Manifold Cloud, who are professional firms we partner with, has increased by about 1,000 every year, reaching 5,686 by the end of 2022. Our services are also being used by larger firms, such as those represented by the logos on the right-hand side of this slide. I will now briefly introduce cases of service implementations by large accounting firms. The first is Hongo Tsuji Tax and Consulting. With 1,700 employees, it is the largest tax accountant corporation in Japan. Money Forward Cloud was selected as the main software for promoting digital transformation among the firm's clients. Was used by 1,900 companies as of the end of 2022. The second case is the Total Group. This tax accountant corporation is also large, with over 300 employees. The firm previously used on-premise software, but decided to convert to Money Forward Cloud in order to promote remote work amidst the pandemic, and to reduce work hours for operational tasks and expand sales channels by shifting to cloud. Money Forward Cloud was used by 2,100 clients of Total Group at the end of 2022. As these successful examples spread, we see actual change. Funai Consulting is a firm that focuses on consulting for accounting firms. According to their research, the number of firms that reported that 30% or more of their advisory clients have adopted cloud accounting software has increased over the past year. The number of firms with more than 90% adoption has also increased from 6% to 11%. In the survey of accounting firms' main software, Money Forward Cloud ranks the second among all software, including installed software, and its share increased significantly from 13% last year to 21%.
Hi, my name is Yuya Mineshima. I'm Cloud Manager of Cloud EOP Department, which provides accounting systems for mid-sized market. I'd like to talk about our mid to enterprises domain. Our mid-market user base continues to record rapid growth. ARR has doubled since the first quarter of fiscal year 2021 to 4 billion yen. This slide lists some of our new customers from last year. The logo on the bottom left is that JP Toll Logistics, a member company of the Japan Post Group. As in this case, an increasing number of companies belonging to major corporate groups are starting to use our services. For the mid-market, we continue to adopt a composable ERP strategy. According to a 2021 report by data integration platform Boomi, 94% of all companies worldwide adopt a composable ERP strategy. Japan is expected to see a similar trend. We have accordingly expanded our ERP product lineup over the past year. We released Cloud Invoice System in August and a Cloud Project Cost in December. I will introduce each product in the following slides. Cloud Invoice System is a cloud-based service that streamlines invoice collections. Most Japanese companies process invoices on a monthly basis, so employees need to complete everything from receiving invoices sent to each division to checking their contents and manually inputting the data into payment and accounting systems. This must be done between the end of the month and the fiscal several business days of the next month in order to make it in time for monthly closing. Because these tasks are often done manually, medium-sized and large companies, which tend to handle high volumes of invoices, bear heavy workload. Cloud Invoice System not only enables receiving invoice data through the dedicated email address or website, but also offers a BPO service for receiving paper invoices on behalf of customers and accurately digitizing the information through AIOCR or operator's input. The system also allows creating data and linking it to external payment and accounting systems via API. This means users can streamline invoice collection tasks while maintaining their existing payment and accounting systems. Since all invoice data can be centrally managed on cloud, customers can comply with Japan's Electric Book Reservation Act, while also promoting remote work and paperless operations. Moreover, the service conforms to the invoice system, scheduled to come into effect this October. Moving on to manifold cloud project cost. Although other vendors also offer individual costing products, many are designed to calculate costs of consulting projects or contract development projects. In the meantime, an increasing number of companies represented by SaaS vendors are offering services that lean on their proprietary IT systems. Yet, no services were provided for managing such software assets or calculating amounts of asset capitalization and depreciation. Manifold cloud project cost was released in response to such unmet needs. The service was developed leveraging Manifold's know-how accumulated by developing and providing many of its own IT systems. It allows customers to quickly collect the data needed for cost accounting and automate complex allocation calculations. Lastly, I'd like to talk about Manifold Cloud Consolidated Accounting. Many of our customers in the mid-market, which is an area we are now focused on, have subsidiary and thus have needs in the area of group management. However, most of the consolidated accounting systems currently on the market are on premises and are therefore expensive and take time and effort to be installed. To cover this issue, we released our cloud-based consolidated accounting product. Since it is cloud-based, customers can grasp the fiscal status of the entire group online in the real time, and also deploy the service at a lower price and in a shorter time period compared to conventional services. Since this service links to Accounting Plus using API, we expect many users to also deploy Accounting Plus. Meanwhile, Cloud Consolidated Accounting can also be used as part of a composable ERP by connecting with third-party accounting systems and Excel. Multiple customers have started using Cloud Consolidated Accounting since its launch in December. This slide introduces the feedback we received from some of those customers. Deep Tech Firm 4, shown on the upper row, uses third-party accounting system, but decided to adopt Cloud Consolidated Accounting for the flexibility it offers in allowing connection with multiple accounting systems. Digital service provider NeuroPocket, on the lower row, uses Manifold Accounting. They originally used Excel to consolidate financial statements, but were concerned with the issue this caused in overdependence on individual skill. They therefore decided to deploy Cloud Consolidated Accounting.
Nice to meet you. I'm Kaza Yamada. I serve as executive officer and chief of Manifold business company. Let me first talk about the business environment. The back office space has a very large town. In Japan, the shift from an on-premise system to cloud-based system has just begun, and is still growing. As SaaS vendors continue to increase their performance, we recognize the importance of how we can expand our market share. In particular, we believe that this year will mark a turning point for Japan's back office industry. This is because the invoice system, which will be enforced in October, will have a huge impact on business practices. There's a growing trend toward digitizing invoicing processes since working with paper invoices is inefficient. In fact, we have seen a 1.5-fold increase in invoice-related inquiries compared to a year ago from both small businesses and medium-sized companies. We are one of the few service vendors that offer solutions for both issuers and receivers of invoices. This year, we plan to invest aggressively in invoice-related sales and marketing. Once invoice data is digitized, companies will also have more incentive to shift subsequent accounting processes to cloud. We therefore expect that the trend for digitizing invoicing will lead to sales growth in accounting system from 2024 onward. We will invest actively not only in sales and marketing, but also in product development related to invoices. In November 2022, we released a development roadmap for complying with the invoice system. In addition to enhancing the manifold cloud invoice system released last year, we plan to incorporate functions for qualified invoices into manifold cloud accounting and manifold cloud invoice issuing. We hear positive responses with users who saw the development roadmap. Ongoing development are also making steady progress. Meanwhile, in light of the recent financial market environment, we aim to not only invest actively, but also make our company more resilient to raise investment efficiency. To be more specific, we have set two strategies. First, in the small business space, we plan to integrate the SMB division, which acquires customers through web marketing, with the business promotion division, which acquires customers through partner accounting firms. Through this integration, we will raise the efficiency of customer acquisition, for example, by capturing newly established companies through accounting firms instead of the previous channel, which was web marketing. We thereby expect to log more ARR in the small business area than the previous year, without increasing sales and marketing personnel or advertising expenses. The other strategy is to set up the customer relation division, which will specialize in cross-selling to medium-sized and large companies. Until now, the Cloud ERP, Cloud Expense, and Digital Invoice divisions have members who engage in both new customer acquisition and cross-selling. Going forward, we will assign members dedicated solely to cross-selling to promote more strategic sales. Net revenue retention, or NRR, reached 110% in January 2023, and this is expected to rise further. Furthermore, to achieve medium to long-term growth, we aim to earn transactional revenue by promoting embedded finance. In July 2022, we added a deferred payment function to our corporate prepaid card. This prepaid card has a business model in which manifold receives several percent of the payment amount. Over 150,000 cards have been issued, and the impact on our financial result is starting to show. We also plan to embed an online factoring function into manifold cloud accounting and manifold cloud invoice issuing. Until now, we only transferred users to manifold cloud accounting and manifold cloud invoice to our group company manifold Ketsai, but by embedding the online factoring function into this product, the use of online factoring is expected to expand. Finally, we are also planning to embed payment functions into manifold cloud services that hold data linked to payments. As I mentioned earlier, once the invoice system comes into effect, invoicing data will accumulate on cloud. Common practice in Japan involves visiting a bank to make transfers or using internet banking, but operations are not smooth due to difficulties in data integration. User experience will improve drastically if users can complete all processes from invoicing to payment on sales. As a result, the user value of sales will rise, leading to better customer acquisition, as well as gains from transactional revenue, including from commission fees. In this way, as medium to long-term strategies, we plan to expand our SaaS business while also promoting embedded finance. Thank you for listening.